Hello, this is Jason Hodges with AgTerra. In this video, we are going to review how to set up custom parameters on your SprayLogger report. So when you have a SprayLogger report, you have certain standard questions that we ask and report on. How many gallons you've sprayed, how many acres you've sprayed, things like that. If there's additional details that we don't normally capture, such as the parcel ID number for the land you sprayed, things of that nature, which vary from client to client, we may not necessarily capture that information normally, so you need to create a custom field in order for that information to be input. We can do that two ways, either through a Strider report that's attached to your application, which we'll go over in another video, or you can do a custom parameter. So in a custom parameter, when I go to Jobs and Maps and I view my jobs, I'll pick one of them, Torrington. At the top, I have an additional parameters field. And in here, I have a list of questions that I can assign to my report. Now, this is done on the desktop. That's not done in the field at the application. That can be done by a Strider form. But from an administrator standpoint, they can come in, they can click on the job, go to custom parameters, and start to fill out additional details to have included on their report. And these can be drop-down boxes like I've done, fill in the blank, whatever the case may be. So how do I create these fields? Well, the first is the title of my section here. So if I go to Administration, Customization, and then Custom Parameters, my first section is Parameter Section. And that's the names of these fields right here. What's the name of my section? So that's a parameter section. Here I can insert a new name, or I can edit a pre-existing one. Next, I have the questions within this box: associated servants, contractor ID, vehicle ID, things like that. So I can go to Administration, Customization, Custom Parameters, and then Parameters. Those are my questions. So here I can create a new question name. What type is it? A drop-down, decimal, integer, text? What section am I going to put it under? So before I had environmental, general is what I was working on. So I can include a new question under the general section. And preferred order. What order do I want that question in? When I come down here, I also have the ability to edit and move that to a different section if I want to. Even if I want to show it, I can hide that question as I need to. And once I'm done, I can hit save. Lastly, if you have selected your question type as a drop-down box, you need to create questions for that drop-down, or you need to create selections for that drop-down box. So for instance, here I've got campground development, that kind of thing. So I need to create those drop-down selections. So again, I'll go to Administration, Customization, Custom Parameters, and then Parameter drop-downs. From here, what section am I working on? I'm working on the general section. I've got application method. I have all these different sections. I'm going to work with associated disturbance. So there's the section I am. What name do I want to put? So I've got campground development, grazing, none. Let's put rail. Preferred order, I'll put 10 and then insert it in here. And so now it'll reset and I can begin next. I can begin again. So let's go ahead and refresh this. And so now when I go back to associated disturbance, I then have rail as an option. This has been Jason Hodges on how to create custom parameters to have them included in your SprayLogger reports.